What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for coming back. If you don't know, my name is Benjamin Blackburn, and today I'm going to walk through a Wholetail deal that we did. The most recent one we closed 2 days ago, and just explain, the whole process, what issues came about, how much we made, and why we decided to wholetail it versus wholesaling it, where we could have made more. Crazy, right? But you'll see. So follow along and stick around to the end where I'm going to break down line by line all the numbers of the transaction. All right, let's go. Everybody takes care of their yard. All right, so this is the property right here. Solid cookie cutter. And here we are. Nice solid hardwood floors throughout. So this is a 3-bedroom, 1 bath. Needs some work, major foundation issues, but I mean, that's expected. House is built in 1943, I believe. These colors. Cracks on all the window corners and then the edges. There. Simple little restroom. She got the kitchen. Fridge couldn't fit out the door, so we're just leaving it. A basic little kitchen. Nice little rental, perfect rental. The garage they could convert into another bedroom. I would. All right, so as you can see, super nice property. Nice as in a lot of potential, very solid. So this property, this was a cold call lead that we got about 2 months ago. And I'll be completely honest with you, she wasn't motivated from the jump. She had a lot going on. She's sick right now. Unfortunately, she has stage 4 cancer, and she just didn't feel like, it was appropriate for her to be selling a house. But then a week after I spoke with her, she actually gave me a call with her daughter, just asking the right questions, how quickly we can close, if they leave trash behind, what happens. And of course, I definitely put them all at ease and let her know, like, hey, if you feel like you can truly want to sell, I can buy the property and it'll be the most seamless process as possible. And they liked what I had to say, and we got the ball rolling. So after that conversation, literally it took about 2 weeks for me to finally get to the property, because like I said, she's sick and she's having screenings and doctor's appointments, and I knew I was going to literally have one shot to actually get in the property, bring buyers to the property and all of that. So that's what I did. I let her know, hey, I'm going to have to bring a few of my contractors just to get an idea of what the repairs are going to look like, and she was completely fine with that. But I forgot to let y'all know, when I very first spoke with her, and she was telling me about the property and her price, which was, she was asking $90,000. I already knew the buyer who we were going to sell it to. It's called Lifestyles Unlimited here in Houston, but they specifically focus on rental properties. And we have a guy who brings all of their buyers to the properties that we are selling. And usually they pay a lot more than the regular traditional flippers, because obviously they're not looking for a huge spread. They're looking for long-term wealth, so they can pay a little more. But yeah, we got to the property. He brought 3 buyers out. And and remember, that was my first time meeting her. After we left, he texted Derek letting him know that they wanted the property and it was sold. Crazy. So perfect wholesale deal, right? Wrong. We realized that the seller was not as healthy as we thought, and that she was like, we were scared she was gonna die, honestly. So we figured, like, hey, let's just buy the property and then just sell it to the end buyer versus just assigning it and just waiting, because that was going to take a little longer. We were just trying to get the seller out of the picture just to minimize any risk. So that's what we did. Even though it was going to cost a little more money, closing costs, holding costs, 2 points up front for the private lender, which I'll break all these numbers down in just a second. We figured that we might, instead of possibly losing the deal, let's just take it down, buy it, get her out of the picture, get her moved. We paid her first month's rent at the storage unit, and just go ahead and sell it to the end buyer. So that's what we did, and it turned out in our favor, in everybody's favor. You know, it was a win-win-win across the board. We just minimized risk by purchasing the property and just wholetailing it versus wholesaling it, guys. All right. So outside of her, you know, being sick and, you know, just the risk of her passing away, that was the only issue we really had with this property. Everything went very smooth, and like I said, it was a pretty healthy chunk of change that we made for ourselves. So yeah, very successful deal. All right, everyone. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to call the seller because she just moved out, and I spoke with her daughter last night, and the daughter was just telling me, because I had to find out where the keys were. The daughter was just telling me that basically she broke down in the living room, started crying because, I mean, she's lived there for 23 years, I believe. And, you know, it's a lot of memories. You know, it's her life that she basically raised her kids in and everything. So I definitely get it. I just want to call her and thank her and just see if she needs anything. Let her know that, you know, I'm definitely here for her regardless. You know, it doesn't even have to be real estate related. But also, her daughter has a house that she's possibly thinking about selling as well. So of course I'm gonna keep that communication going. So let's go ahead and call. But yeah, I wanted to thank you, you know, for everything and for your patience, because I know it took a little longer than expected. Just greatly appreciate it. And I'll go ahead and I'll call the storage unit, and I'll take my card information off. Or actually, I'll communicate with your daughter then. Is she going to handle that, you think?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We had to change unit, as a matter of fact, because he was saying that the unit that you had was 2 units.
Whoa.
It wasn't just one. And he said you couldn't tell it online.
Oh.
So he changed it over to a
single
10
unit
by 20. Yeah.
Okay. Wow, I didn't even know that. Okay. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Yeah, but he called.
Okay.
You know, he called yesterday before they started moving and everything.
Got you.
My daughter talked to him.
Okay. All right, guys, so finally we are here. What you've been waiting for, which is the numbers, right? So let's get into it. I'm gonna break it down so you can see exactly how everything looks, okay? All right, so the initial purchase on the front end was $90,000. So in order to make it like a perfect deal where we didn't have to bring anything out of pocket, we requested $98,000 from our private lender. So the total loan was $98,000. And the fees that are included are the lender fees, which is $1,900, the hazard insurance, which is crucial, and that's $1,033, and just random closing costs from the title company, which was $1,885. So that was on the front end. So the back end, we sold the property for $130,000. Like, that was the total sales price. And of course, we had to pay off our private lender, which was $98,000. And he had to make some money, of course, from holding costs, and that was a total of $2,761, which at the end of the day left us with a profit of $29,239. So as you can see, this was a very profitable deal that we were able to take down. And I hope you guys realize why we decided to wholetail it versus wholesaling it. Quick recap: the seller was sick, and in order to minimize risk of her, you know, unfortunately passing away, we decided to just buy the property ourselves and get her out of the picture. That way we can, you know, have full control. Even though we could have made more just wholesaling it, we could have made, wow, another $8,000. Damn. But like I said, to minimize risk, we decided to get control of it and buy it ourselves. And yeah, still turned out very profitable. So my thoughts overall, you know, guys, once you start wholesaling these properties, once you start building capital and building these relationships with, you know, institutions or private lenders, private individuals who can lend money, don't be afraid to, you know, to take these properties down. You know, in this specific situation, it didn't, you know, we didn't maximize the profit by taking it down. But in a majority of the situations, once you take a property down yourself and like relist it as a hotel or something, you will more than likely make more than a straight up wholesale deal. So start thinking outside of the box, and you know, don't wholesale your life away. Okay, that's the key point for sure. Don't wholesale your life away. Even though we will always be wholesaling, but we're not making it a 100% focus. You know, we're tiptoeing into other avenues as well. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope I brought valuable content to you guys, and valuable knowledge. If you have any questions, definitely drop them in the comments below. I do respond to every comment personally, individually. And if you want to connect, definitely reach out via Instagram, TikTok, email. You can call me, text me. Doesn't matter. We'll make it work. And we can possibly make some money together. So let me know. All right. Like and subscribe. Talk to y'all later. Peace.